So guys, welcome to Italian for Americans. Today we're gonna see 8 surprising facts about Italy. There is a question that everybody asks themselves, at least once in their lifetime. And today, I want to answer that question for you. Many wonder how much money is thrown into the Trevi fountain every day. And the answer is just about 3,000 euros every single day. Which means that in 2016, for example, more than 1,400,000 euros was collected from the waters of that fountain. Another question that everybody's asking then is, where does all that money go? And the answer is obviously to Italian politicians. Luckily, I'm just kidding. Because that money goes to Caritas, which is a foundation that helps the poor people, helps feed the poor people and also the families that are struggling. Every Italian consumes about 3.7 kilograms of coffee every year. And this turns into about 14 billion espressos made and drunk every single year by Italians. And here is explained the reason why the number is so high. There are millions of grandmas that are working hard to keep this number this way.
E nonna, tu quanti chili di caffè bevi al giorno?
Ma io, guarda, almeno 5 kg al giorno.
Italy is the 4th most visited country in the world. Our beautiful country is visited during the whole year by a crazy huge amount of tourists. The amount is around 60 million per year. And this is because we don't lack anything. We have the sea, we have the lakes, we have mountains, the art, the culture, the traditions, the countryside, the nature, the history, and of course, the most delicious food in the world. So that people have more than 1,000 reasons to visit Italy. The colors of the Italian flag represent 3 virtues: green for hope, white for faith, and red for charity. Our tricolore summarizes the natural rights of man, the aspirations of all peoples, and the will of those who believe that their nation is aiming at progress with the right laws, without divisions, same duties and same privileges, where morality and ethics are constant guides for a happy and serene existence. Or at least this is what Italy should be about. We know of course that it's not really like that, but I like to think that we are going towards that direction and that this can be a possibility in the future. Also, Italian is the 4th most studied language in the world. From the ranking, which examines the year 2018, Italian was the 4th most studied language behind English, Spanish, Mandarin, but ahead of French. In the academic year 2016 and 2017, for example, it was studied abroad by more than 2 million people through the Italian cultural institutes all over the world in 115 countries. And if you add to that the fact that many people like you are learning probably at home as a passion, outside of schools, this number gets much higher. Not everyone in Italy speaks Italian very well. Some people actually still prefer to speak in their own dialect. Many of you guys watching also may be Italian Americans, and that means that your grandparents, when they emigrated to the US, they probably still spoke their own dialect, because at that time Italy was still forming and the Italian language was still being taught in most schools. So the language wasn't yet so popular as it is now, which is the official language of this country. So, still today, some elderly people do not speak Italian. Furthermore, those who live in the regions of North Alto Adige or Valle d'Aosta at the border with France, they may speak German or their own French dialect. But don't worry, because today 99.9% of the population, if you will speak Italian, they will understand you. Italy is the country that exports more wine in the world, and a lot of it goes to the US. So what are the most consumed wines in Italy? Here's the list. Number 1, we have Lambrusco with 13.1 million liters. Then we have Chianti, then Montepulciano d'Abruzzo and Chardonnay. There are 2 independent states within the Italian borders. These 2 states are San Marino and La Città del Vaticano. San Marino is a mountainous microstate within the Italian territory, in the central northern area of the country. It's one of the oldest republics in the world. The Vatican City is a city-state in the center of Rome. It's the heart of the Roman Catholic Church, and besides being the home of the Pope, it houses a collection of extraordinary works of art and architecture that comes from its rich history and past. So I hope that these facts were interesting for you. You can type in the comments the one that you found most interesting. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, share it with your friends, and let me know so I will do more of this type of content in the future. Remember also that you can download your gift to understand how to learn Italian properly and about how to apply the natural method here in the description. And in the meantime, I will see you in the next videos, and I wish you a great week.